You are watching Fufa TV, the home of Ugandan sport.
Fufa Kadiba Stadium in Kadiba, right at the heart of Mengo, welcomes you to Friday night football in the Star Times Uganda Premier League. Well, the crisp and calm is right here tonight. It is a place where many would love to be, a place that actually used to be barren, but now lit up to perfection. These are the areas that bring the beautiful game to life. These are the areas you need to sit down and actually enjoy the game of football tonight. The Cop and the Jogo majestically walk to the center of the park, and this is going to be one of those games where the fans of the Jogo will be remembering as they welcome their very own side in their very own new home ground. It is olds and the young together. It is away with the new and back to the olds. A format welcomed back by the fans in number. Wherever you are, this is the Star Times Uganda Premier League, where perfection and beauty is brought together to bring to life a beautiful game of football. The two sides, Villa and Police, meeting for the very first time here in Kadiba. They are well conversant with each other in other present leagues of the game, but for the very first time, they are meeting under the floodlights of Kadiba, under the floodlights here in Mengo. Calm weather, good atmosphere. It is just rich and majestic for the game tonight. Trust me, it is a wonderful day of football. Friday night will never be the same for the Jogo fans who have actually turned up in number. That's what I can tell you. They have come, they were called, and they have definitely turned up tonight. Police Football Club, the Cops, will be looking to see how they can go down and stop the Jogo tonight. Police played away from home against Neck, picked up a draw. But today, O2K Daniel is the one in charge of this game, assisted by Magola Ashraf and Lubwama Ivan. Tumusime Gerald is the other to make sure that everything in this game goes according to plan. Well, the journalists are here. The Villa supporters are here. The Police supporters are also here. KCC is also here to watch. You can actually see one of their men there. But trust me, there is much to talk about after the end of the game tonight. David Colgate-Owori and Saidi Cheyune, the two captains of the night today, will be going down to select either the heads or the tails. But let's wait and see who wins the coin toss. It is Owori who has won it. So it looks like Owori will be the one selecting the side, which he has done. And Saidi Cheyune is the Police, will be the one to begin with the ball. O2K from prisons to make sure that all goes well. Let's look at the lineup for the Jogos. From that draw against UPPA, there is no Barasa and Sebufu, as Impande Regan and Cyrus Kibande have actually been preferred in today's game. It's a 4-1-4-1 formation system for the Jogos. Up front, the mixologist will be the one given the mantle to look for those goals, the shot number 5. He was very instrumental for the Uganda Cranes in Chan, but this is the bench. Norman Angufidru, Frank Mulimi, Elvis Ngonde, Frank Sebufu, Jerome Tim, Bayo Ashabin, Luanga, Gaganga, fine player, all on the bench. Police Football Club have made 3 changes to the team that drew with Neck Football Club. Deos Bukenya, Mario Suize, Jemba, Ramsey have been dropped to the bench as Ryan Figo, Benon Tahomera and Kalanzi start the game tonight in also a 4-1-4-1 system. Well, there goes the bench. Ivan Eyamu on the bench. Umaru Kasumba, Ledo footballer, scored against Neck Football Club, and Alan Bukenya will be there to come in. And the man from Eswatini, Sizwe Mario, he's on the bench turning on shot number 21. Just listen to the roar. This is the kind of roar that the Jogos have been missing. From Wankulukuku now to Kadiba. It is the Star Times Uganda Premier League, as there is much to talk about in this game today. It's a battle of 2 goalkeepers, David Lukwago and Charles, all making sure that all goes well. Oh, just waiting for the referee's whistle. Well, I can tell you that as much of the prestige that will be looked out here. Well, the first game that was played earlier on today in the afternoon was between Kitara Football Club in Barra City. Well, Kitara Football Club majestically walking away as 3-2 winners in that one. Now they finally come back into winning ways, Kitara. But now for Sports Club Villa, they will be looking to actually bounce back against Police. The Cops are also well known for not giving away anything for granted. They'll be able to try as much as possible. Try and see if they can win this game if they can, really. The Jogos taking the game from the left to the right of your screen, dotting on the traditional blue, and the white kitty is for the Police. It's cut away. Matovu to that wing side, trying as much as possible to build up the momentum. Slowly by slowly, we have to say Matthias Mwanga is in goal on the other side, and David Lukwago is on the other side. So it's a battle of the two goalkeepers who will be walking away as victor. That's one thing we'll be able to get a little bit later. Well, Lawrence Tezicha, also one of the new boys who was actually crossed over to play the game here for the Cops. Semayange allowed to roll away to David Lukwago, who actually clears that ball away from danger. Acrobatically into the midfield, it pans up. Oh, they are currently piling up on one side, and the pressure becoming too much for the Jogo here. There's lack of concentration, you have to admit. This pressure will be for the likes of Kasinde Yiga Najib. All fighting match onto this one. The former Kitara footballer has been on the score sheet already for Sports Club Villa. Will be loving to score yet another tonight. Scored from the penalty spot. Obedi. Love to call him Scorcher. Oh, that's very good play. Good running by Kalanzi going down. The referee not buying anything of that. Oh, that will be a foul for Yiga Najib. Gets one from the referee. Saidi Cheyune was the culprit of that foul. And he just walks away with that smile. Saidi Cheyune, the former URA player, also played for Express. That's Yiga Najib. Player to look out for here for the Jogos. Big ball by Cyrus. Chest on here by Kasinde, but Yiga Najib not getting there. Kasinde with that leg. Intercepted in that midfield, away by Figo. Turned well here by Dennis Kalanzi. Brian Obedi. It's Obedi. Trying as much as possible to get the best of David Colgate-Owori, and he actually does too many there. Finally, it's going to be a throw-in now to Sports Club Villa. Obedi, former player of Indeja University, trying too much to get the best of his defense. The battle of Brian and David there. Unfortunately, it was too much for Brian Obedi. Began his career at Rotkel Soccer Academy, that is in Lira. David Owori changing that wing majestically, looking for Semayange. Sema. Najib. Back again to Sema. Semayange, Figo can't get hold of that. And he stands his ground. Ryan Figo chest on easily, and finally there's a chase on by Ikamba, player from DRC. Mobidu loses possession. Good play by Kalanzi Dennis. Ikamba. Rubankene. Geoffrey Rubanga Kene. Back again to David Lukwago. Cyrus Kibande. David. Geoffrey Rubanga Kene will be able to check his time just up about 4 minutes of the game played. Well, there's a lot to come from this match, really, from the two. Well, if you look at the head-to-head between the two, the last time that the two met in the league, Police Football Club lost at home by 1-3 rather, on the 11th of May. And the only goal for Police on the night was scored by Umaru Kasumba, while Villa got their goals from Semakula Mpande and Matovu. Lukwago. Missy Diego. Straight back to Cyrus Kibande. Cyrus. Good 1-2. Worry. Read well by Figo. Matovu. A good play by Obedi. Good play again by Kalanzi Dennis. Ikamba. It's Ikamba up against Rubankene. Unfortunately for Ikamba, just couldn't continue on that run. Now they need to go back to defend. Figo playing hard and gives away the foul instead. Began very quickly by the Jogos. And finally swept away from the back there by Benon Tahomera, the former Bull footballer. Well, this is the fourth time that Sports Club Villa and Police Football Club are meeting in the month of October since 2012. Villa has actually been victorious in all the three. Police is yet to actually get a victory over Sports Club Villa since 2012 in October. David Colgate Owori. Owori taking his time. Cut back there by Najib. Missy Diego. Controlling well is Najib. Goes for that shot but doesn't yield. A good cross, but unfortunately a little bit behind there from Ibrahim Kasinde. Goes out for a throw. Needs to keep his rhythm in the game. The shot number 12 from a Neck and Bright Stars footballer. Matovu, Richard. Worry. Kalanzi. So Kalanzi charging on here. Very good retrieve. Down goes Iga Najib. Ryan Figo. Kalanzi. Namaisi. Saidi Cheyune. Obedi. Ikamba. On away there by Cyrus. Will be a throw into Police Football Club. Ikamba's actually brought in some bit of energy up front there. The footballer from DRC was actually signed from Rwanda. A club in the names of Adax FC. It's a third division club. But also once played for IS Muhanga. Still in Rwanda. Benon Tahomera. Jaconi Daniel. Daniel Jaconi is actually a brother to Philbert Obenchan. Does play the game of football at KCCA. Worry with that clearance. Missy Diego. Good interchange. 1-2s are good. Finally retracked by Richard Matovu. Matthias Mwanga. One of those goalkeepers who have actually seen it all. Matthias Mwanga has managed to win the accolades of best goalkeeper twice in Ugandan football. Way back in 2015 for Sadolin and 2021 with the Express Football Club. Matthias, former Express URA and Sadolin player, also played for Onduparaka. And Saidi Cheyune was fouled there by Lubankene. Was that a foul? It was actually a throw in. The ball going out for a throw. Oh, referee actually gave it the other way for a free kick instead. Police are very good at set-piece play. Where you have Bedia Juma, Ikamba, such a big lad. And also Regan will be one of those players to look out for, not forgetting Lawrence Tezicha. Long drip of a ball. Chance, it's wasted. Oh, glorious chance wasted. It doesn't come easy like that for the shot number 19. Brian Obedi. He should have made it come. Look at this. He was yards onside. And what a waste. Really what a waste. Oh, you have to say that Lawrence Tezicha went for the ball too. But Brian Obedi should have made it count. Lucky. He is a Sports Club Villa. Very unlucky are the cops. Diego. Lubanga Kene. Straight back behind a little to Matthias. Well, to remind you that we are back to the old format. It's basically home and away. Matovu. Good play by Kalanzi. Intercepted well by Cyrus. Colgate Owori. Missy Diego. Pushed a little from the back there by Brian Obedi. Obedi being spoken to. Try as much as possible to hide away the sore that he has actually got it on his knee. He's now with the medical team to try and sort that out. Obedi. Messi. Saidi Cheyune. Whipped away by Richard Matovu. On away by Rubanga Kene. It's a fight for that ball in that midfield. Good play by Aslam Semakula. Sema. Tano Papas. Good 1-2s there with Kato. Semakula Aslam. Kasinde. It is still here with ball, but it was very much cooked in there. Matevu. Richard loses concentration. It's out for throw. Sports Club Villa gaining that momentum. And they'll be loving to come back to winning ways, courtesy of their new coach over there. Kovacevic managing to give them the Super 8s here. They beat Neck in that finale. Saidi Cheyune. Away by the defense. Finally flipped in there by Ikamba. Just on by Lawrence Tezicha. Foul for Lawrence Tezicha. 2018 and 2019 Copa Coca-Cola top scorer in Jinja Angulu. Matia Lule. He has been in Tanzania. He knows what it takes to actually come down and get something from Ugandan football. Benon Tahomera. Saidi Cheyune. Saidi. Figo. Selfigo trying to be more combative. Stolen away in that midfield. The chase is owned by Aslam. Semakula. Figo comes back. And defended well by Jakuni. Yiga Najib. Onto that wing side. Hassan Mubidu. Mpande Regan. Flag is down. Regan Mpande. Still him with possession. Lays it up through. And now given away very easily. It's Saidi Cheyune. Long drive from Saiji. Away by Ikamba. Tezicha. Missy Diego. Colgate Wari. Kibande. Rubanga Kene. Rubanga Kene once played for Light Senior Secondary School in Soroti. And also was one of the footballers that were with Chivoga Young, which later on was changed to Mbale Heroes. Mbale Heroes do have a game in the FUFA Big League against Kataka. That's one of those interesting games to be played over the weekend in the FUFA Big League. Kataka up against Mbale Heroes. That is going to be that Eastern Derby to be played at the Mbale Municipal Stadium this very weekend. Interesting game. Tahomera. A little bit of a nudge on Benon's back. Benon Tahomera has actually played for Chetume Football Club and Mida. Also did travel to Busoga United on loan at one time. Matthias Muanga. Good play by Kasinde. The 1-2s are yielding up. And the other they call. Down goes Iga Najib. Benon. Cheyune. Matovu. Cheyune. All fouled from the back. Free kick awarded. Heavy foul coming in from Missy Diego, the former Polish footballer. He has actually been an upgrade of the game. Missy Diego is one of those footballers that did promote Polish Football Club back to top flight football. Matthias Muanga. Now to Benon Tahomera. Benon. Given away by Kasinde. Good play there by Richard Mato with the former Viper. Was in that double winning side with the Venoms. Najib. Come and composed. David Colgate Wari in that midfield. Mubiru Hassan. Hassan Mubiru. Wari. Not the best of passes really from the captain. Not exactly what he was trying to do. Try and tip that ball further inside to pick up on Kato Semayange. But you realize that his kind of football is leave the right hand side of defense, go and help out in that midfield to give Sports Club Villa more numbers in that midfield. That's exactly what David Colgate Wari does. You can see him at the center of the park. Shot number 15. Makes it very difficult for the Cops to try as much as possible dominate the midfield. Well, the last time that they met in October, Villa and Police, was in 2021, the 29th of October. Villa hosted the game and went on to win the game by 1-0. The only goal scored by Masereka. It was way back in October 29th. The last time they met in October. Semayange. Aslam. Back to Semayange. Cyrus Kibande. Trying to drop that ball further inside. Chases on there. Iganaji beaten to ball. It's good turn by Benon. Away by Figo. Missy. Worry. Colgate Worry yet in play. Oh, it's a bouncing ball. Tahomera comes to the rescue. It's still in a very teasing area, but good play by Matthias Mwanga to control. 15 minutes have already flown. Police chasing courtesy of Bedia Juma Ikamba. Lubanga Kene. Mobidu loses his ground. Saidi Cheyune. Now here goes Kalanzi Dennis. Dennis Kalanzi. Obedi. Intercepted now by the Jogo. Breaking in number. Kasinde. Taking on 2. Obedi comes back to defense. Back mind to Colgate Owori. Good interchange here from the Jogo. Lubanga Kene. Well, for Sports Club Villa, this is their second game in number playing here. Remember, it was in the Super 8 final. Then that draw against UPPC in their very new territory, away from Wankulukuku. Brian Obedi, another graduate of social works and social administration from Ndeje Lukwago. Rubanga Kene. There is no serious urgency right now from both teams. Try as much as check the goalkeepers. David Colgate Owori. Missy. Long from Missy. Sinde piling up the pressure. Aslam. Hassan Mobidu. He's quick, he's fast. Mobidu drops that ball like it's hot. And Kasinde just cannot actually carry it back in play. It will be a goal kick to the Cops. Well, didn't go well with him at Neck Football Club, Kasinde Ibrahim, but he was very outstanding for Bright Stars before making that switch, scoring about 7 goals for the Bright Stars. Also featured for Masaka City, Kalisizo Kem, and also another product of Kampala University, Masaka campus. Matthias Mwanga here. Kasinde. Oh, this is good play. Looking for Regan. Unfortunately, it's stolen away easily. Oh, the break still not piling up. The pressure still a little bit low. Good defense. Really very, very good play. Diego Missy. Will be a ball off. We're throwing now to Police. Regan Impande has not yet actually gotten the rhythm of the match, as Mattia Lule is already animated on the touchline, together with Coach Borini from West Nile. Kibande. Mattia wants more from his boys. Police Football Club now can actually boast of having their own home ground after making that switch all the way from the Kavumba recreational grounds to playing in Kira Road Police grounds. What used to be a Kataka is now fine grass. Very, very good grass for the game. Cyrus. Rubanga Kene. And off the legs of Regan Impande. Doesn't look very much okay, the former Roy Hill and Ndeje University player. Another graduate from Bishops in Mukono. Namaisi. Stephen Namaisi, former Kataka player. Figo. Najib. Kasinde. Still Kasinde, there's too much legs to come through. Owori cut back easily by Missy. Cyrus. Now looking for Ibrahim Kasinde. Unfortunately, Obedi had to come to rescue the situation, put some pressure on Ibrahim Kasinde. Unfortunately for him, he just loses concentration. Villa is yet to lose to Police Football Club in October since 2012. Well, they have met 3 times. Villa have managed to win 3. Well, since 2012, a total of 8 goals have actually been scored between these two in October. Villa with 6, Police with only 2. Could this be the day that things change? Cyrus with a wonderful clearance. Now chest on by Kato Semayange. Semayange Kato. Oh, he does well, really well to win that battle. Or be a free kick, and Lawrence Tezicha left a little frustrated. Well, they'll have to call him Enzo. That is his nickname, the shot number 11 of Police. Lukwago. Kibande. Opening up well, good play by Colgate Owori. Here goes Kasinde, charging further inside. Here goes Mpande, and the flag is up for the offside. Regan Mpande was just waiting to release that trigger, but unfortunately the mixologist was flagged offside. Was he? Yeah, slightly offside. Just failing to time his run right. Matthias. Put out for a throw by Cyrus. Throwing to Police. Villa has never failed to score a goal against Police in the month of October. And Police has actually failed to score in one occasion. That was way back in 2021 when they lost the game by 1-0 in the home of Sports Club Villa. Goal kick to the Jogos. Good trap by Obedi. Kalanzi. Still Kalanzi. Oh, he fakes really well. Kalanzi drops it in. Oh, close range. Back of the nets. Bedia Ikamba yet again. Scoring his 2nd goal of the start times. Uganda Premier League. Glorious finish. Bedia Juma Ikamba. A fox in the box. And finally, David Lukwago beaten from close range. But again, the fake from Dennis Kalanzi fakes really well here. And he brings that ball to his favorite foot, drops it in hot, and look at that for a header. Bedia Juma Ikamba from DRC with love. And indeed, he's not actually disappointing. What a cross from Kalanzi. Glorious finish from Bedia Juma Ikamba. Now those are 2 goals for Bedia. Oh, he's a very good fox. Very good fox. He positioned himself perfectly well. And he ghosted the entire defense of the Jogo. And he gives the Cops the lead here by 1-0. Question remains, how will the Jogo respond? Remember against UPPC, they did actually concede fast and came back to level up matters towards the end of the match. And one of their players, or team who scored in that equalizer, is on the bench. Throw shall be brought in by David Colgate Owori. Owori back behind a little. Not the best of clearances from Cyrus, but it's put out by Dennis Kalanzi. Well, that's the 3rd goal that Police have now scored against Sports Club Villa in October. Matobu Richard. Lubankene. Oh, it's Redwell. Figo with the fake. Kalanzi. Figo again. Majestic play from him. Matobu. Ikamba. Oh, down goes Kalanzi, and a free kick will be awarded to Police Football Club here. Ikamba being ordered by Figo to walk away. Hard one by Owori. That was very awkward play there by Iga Najib. And Ikamba also going hard. Well, if you look at Police, they played 3 games of the league so far. And there's a lot of questioning now going on from the Jogo supporters. You can actually see him there. They're not very happy with what they are seeing. They played really well against Neck Football Club in the Super 8 final here. Well, this is Police's 4th game. Well, out of the 3 they've already played, they've managed to at least collect about 5 points. They've managed to win 1, they've drawn 2, they've not yet lost a game, Police. Saidi Cheyune, Figo. Red wall by Namaisi. Saidi Cheyune. Could be a slight deflection for a corner, does it? Oh yes, it does go out for a corner. Sports Club will have actually gone 2 games in a row in the league, minus a win. The last time they won a game was on the 25th of May 2025, and that was against Lugazi Football Club away, 0-2-1. The goal was scored by Hassan Mubiru. Saidi Cheyune to try as much as possible to deliver this ball into the penalty box, but there is some bit of naughtiness going on there. Bedia Juma Ikamba having a go with Cyrus Kibande. Saidi Cheyune will be an inward swinger to try and drop one through. Oh, not the best of swingers. Actually, it was an outward, not the best. David Lukwago. Header by Jakuni off the legs of Ikamba. Aslam Simakula. Mobidu trying to get his angles well here. Forced back by a little by Namaisi. Missy. It's given away and Namaisi will let it flow. Well, the Villa supporters have not yet gotten their rhythm of support. It's not the usual Sports Club Villa that we know that love to sing. And you can see it's all about complaints right now. Villa well known for chanting, Villa well known for drumming. There is no drum today. Well, yesterday we did see Express Football Club losing to KCC. But even in that game, the supporters of Express Football Club were very much in the mood of singing. But here, they're in the mood of worried. Ori, away by Matovu. Obedi, closely. Further inside to Stephen Namaisi. It's given out for a throw into Sports Club Villa. Kato Semayange needs to get in very quickly. Lubanga Kene. Cyrus. Now you can actually hear a little bit of traces of sound of the drum coming in right now here. And for the cops in trouble with their police band, that normally does motivate them in their very own home grounds of Kira Road. Trust me, when you go down to Kira Road, it is more of a fiesta plus a football match there because of the rhythm of drum and the rhythm of that is the band that goes on to escort the football match when police do play. Absent today on a Friday. Foul awarded. Will be a free kick to Sports Club Villa for holding. Regan Impande brought down. Couple of yards away from the goal mouth. It's a free kick. Oh, look at them really. Just look at them. Very, very worried, you can say. Just wondering what's not going right. Goals will change that mood a little bit later. Let's wait and see. It's long by the Jogos. And the header from Lubanga Kene goes as far as Matthias Mwanga. Mwanga away. Oh, a miscue from the back. Goalkeeper will be commanding that. David Lukwago comes out quickly. Well, we're having a match over 2 teams that actually changed home grounds. Villa from Wankulukuku to Kadiba. Police all the way from Kavumba to Chira Road. And they get themselves a free kick here, the Cops. Well, if you look at Police right now, they have scored in all their 7 games in a row. And for the Jogos, led by their new coach, Kovacevic, were able to believe in themselves. They normally say it's not over until the old lady actually dances. Well, misuse of the hand. And down goes Nomaisi Steven. Fouled by Simon Semayange. Police have scored in all their last 7 games in a row in the league. The last time that they failed to score was actually on the 6th of May 2025 when they lost to Maroons Football Club. Since then, they've actually been a free scoring side. Police. Aslam Simakula. Pande can't yield on that. Away by Benon. Matthias Muanga. Cushioned well by Ikamba. Saidi Cheyune. Kalanzi. Tezicha. Ikamba with that 0 pass. Another misguided clearance. Something not right with the back. And Simon Semayange was actually almost being in trouble there. Cyrus. Cyrus has a diploma in veterinary medicine with Busitema. Born and raised in Bugweri. Began his career at Butende Rangers, the shot number 16. But this is Rubanga Kene. Mpande, the mixologist, making the run right now. Mpande. Still Mpande doing too much, too many. Keeps his balance on shake. Semayange. Back to Mpande. Mpande. Getting back a little. Rubanga Kene. A very good play there from Police Football Club. They forced the Jogos back behind. Lukwago. It's Cyrus. Long from Cyrus. Looking for Mubiru. On the open, but it looks like the flag is up for the offside. It's a very good change of play. Trying to open up onto the wing side. Further in, Hassan Mubiru alongside Kato Semayange have been the ones operating on that line. Seen less of Hassan Mubiru in the first 32 minutes of this match. He needs to come to life, especially if Sports Club Villa will be able to get themselves on the scoring. Mubiru needs to come to life, try and open up on Regan Mpande. That's the gist of the matter tonight. Currently, they are the ones trailing, courtesy of a Bedia Ikamba goal. Worry. Cyrus. Lubanga Kene. Ikamba did score on his debut for Police Football Club when they played against Express Football Club at Kira Road. Or you can say he's one of those players coming to life in Ugandan football. Now here come the Jogo, piling up the momentum. Kato Semayange allowed to roll out by Figo. And it's out for a goal kick. Who actually goes out for a corner instead. Some bit of a Richie Shea. Well, they thought the ball had actually gone out for a goal kick instead. Referee was all eyes. And it's going to be a corner for the Jogos. Yiga Najib to try and produce something that can actually bring the fans of the Jogos back to life. Currently, they are away. The spirits are not with them right now. Yiga Najib. Well, everything seems to be very much okay. Just waiting for the ball to be delivered in. Najib. Short one it will be. Aslam Samakula. Najib again. Crops one in the box. It's gotten away. And then the shot comes Lome and collected a worry. Well, he was in a hurry to actually bring his side back to level terms of worry. But unfortunately for Colgate, well, he sends that ball up for a goal kick instead. But good attempt for the shot and good control. But unfortunately for Colgate Owori, well, if only he had tried to take another step in front, could have been a different story. But you can't blame him for going quickly. Tahomera. Benon. Saidi Cheyune on that pass. Good movement from Kalanzi. Unfortunately, it's out for a throw to the Jogo. Remember, the two sides are playing the same formation. 1-4-1. 4-1. Mobidu could be stolen up here. Good interchange. Not yielding up. Aslam. Mobidu has now cross from the left-hand side to the right. Maybe he will be lucky there. Oh, here they come. It will be a foul. It's free kick awarded. The other way around it will be. Begun in very, very quickly, but the Jogos retrieve. Cyrus. Lubanga Kene. 10 minutes to half time. Well, if you look at Police, they've actually conceded in all their 3 games of the league. And they're currently keeping 14 here. Here come the Jogos. Aslam Semakula. Big ball by Benon Tahomera. Ikamba. Still Ikamba. Very good vision from him. Obedi now charging. Obedi trying to look for Ikamba. Straight back to Lubanga Kene. Villa from the last 10 games of the league have managed to only win 4 against Lugazi, Police, Mbarara and Mbale Heroes, drawing 4. That is UPPA, KCC, URA and Kitara, and losing 2 against NEC and the Vipers. Mobidu. Lubanga Kene. Oh, now that's the vibe. That's the vibe we have been waiting for right now. The drums and the vuvuzelas to try and keep us awake a little. Big ball by Jaconi. Ikamba. It's Ikamba. On space. Lubanga Kene. See Lubanga Kene charging further inside to the wing. Semayange waiting. Ball is as far. Give ball in by Kasinde. Finally away. Not far. Kalanzi. Obedi still down. Hope it's not a serious injury for him. He has actually been pegged a little back in his career due to injury issues. Brian Obedi. No, he's down having a hold on the hamstring. He's a very, very talented footballer, Obedi, but unfortunately injuries come to play and bring a little bit of worries. Yeah, they can see the game not going their way. But it's very, very early to begin giving away everything. Well, this is the instance that Obedi was a little bit unsettled with his injuries. Oh, there he goes. In the middle of the screen, just sitting down. Police are playing their second game away from home. And today, this is their second back-to-back game on the road, drawing 2-2 with NEC Football Club in their last game. If you look at the Jogos, currently stand number 15 on the table in the new season. Last season they finished number 6 with 45 points. Ball just goes out for a throw. Yeah, they need to continue piling the pressure. Well, the fans have come in number, really, you can see. They have totally come. They have brought the love back to the game, trying to make sure that the players can give them some bit of excitement today. Kibande. Owori. Cyrus Kibande. More press. Saidi Cheyune. Colgate Owori going hard. Good interchange there, but the Jogos give away possession. Tezicha now. Oh, looking for more. Ikamba. Heavy. Oh, they have a very good midfield, Police Football Club tonight. Saidi Cheyune, Rian Figo, Kizito, Kalanzi, all handling the midfield really well. Lubankene. Maybe that is the actual miss of the puzzle that the Jogos have been waiting for. The crowd lifting up the momentum. Long drive in the box. The header not directed. Totally not directed. One of the best chances that the Jogos are getting in the match. Now the game is back to life, you can say. Very close there for Aslam Semakula, the former Lunguja Galaxy player. Try and score one here for the Jogos to bring the game back to more life. Matthias Muanga, 5 minutes to half time. Lubankene whipping that ball further deep through, looking for more on Regan. Straight back to Matthias Muanga. Police have actually scored above 1 goal in 2 games in a row for the very, very first time. The last time that Police actually scored 2 goals in 2 consecutive games was actually way back in the big league 2024. And now there is a call for a foul. Jaconi Daniel receiving the first yellow card of the match. And that's his very, very first yellow card in the Star Times Uganda Premier League. Well, still wondering who was the one supposed to get the yellow card. Jaconi actually was just the final product of the hit. He began from slightly behind from Kalanzi, but unfortunately, you can say he was in the wrong place at the wrong time. A victim of circumstance of sorts. Well, confirmed. Jaconi receiving the yellow. Will be a free kick to the Jogos. They are chasing the number. Long drive, good Hega. Just goes out for a goal kick. Not directed to best. Well, Police's record in the last 10 games of the Premier League not that good also. They have managed to win only 4 against Express Wakiso, UPDF and URA. They've drawn 3, Nek, Bull and Imbarara. And they have lost 3, Villa, Maroons and KCCA. Well, they're the ones on the driving seat right now. Sports Club Villa have now gone 3 games in a row at home without a win in the league. Did draw against UPPC, lost to Nek Football Club, draw against KCCA. Oh, here comes a chance for them to level up matters! Good save, Matthias Muanga. For once, you can say the Jogos will be having themselves to blame. And look at their reaction. They had already begun celebrating an equalizer. It was a gift, very, very good gift. But unfortunately for Kasinde Ibrahim, just fails to put the ball past the goalkeeper Matthias Muanga. Wonderful save. Very good composure at the back by Matthias. Well, his experience in the game of football came to count. And unfortunately for Kasinde Ibrahim, he leaves these ones with questions. Corner. 2 minutes to half time. This game is not yet done. Yiga Najib to deliver. Najib with a soft one away by Lawrence Tezicha. Can be kept on play. Lubankene. Figo with a big clearance. It is still ball for Sports Club Villa to deal with on throw. And it looks like Brian Obedi may not be able to continue. Ryan Figo Kizito, former footballer of Uganda Wildlife Authority. He was their captain before making the change here. Also played for Kajansi United. Yeah, he can't continue. Brian Obedi. He cannot continue, really. It's issues of injuries. That's the problem of Brian Obedi. He's a fine footballer, but injuries all the time. Well, it's a football match. Football is a contact sport. So that is bound to happen. Oh, there's more motivation needed. The drums man is a little bit quiet. Well, substitution. Jemba coming in the place of Obedi. Oh, that's the change that has actually been made. Good shots and good control, goalkeeping by Matthias Mwanga. Well, they've added only 2 minutes minimally. Sports Club Villa still chasing possession. Worry, Colgate. We have foul right in the arc of the centre. Oh, the only goal of the moment scored by the footballer from DRC, Bedia Juma Ikamba. His goal is the one separating the two sides. And the introduction of Jemba Remsi, the former Isra Soccer Academy player, comes in to replace Obedi Brian, who's actually walked out with an injury. Not even walking out, but stretched out with an injury. Throw for Sports Club Villa. Just seconds away from the end of the first 45 minutes. Against UPPC, remember they had to come back from behind in the second half. Kasinde. Colgate Awori. Awori. Deep down they go, piling up the momentum. Mobidu. To that midfield, Messi. Awori yet again. Awori. Back behind to Cyrus. Away to Rubanga Kene. Awori Colgate. Messi Diego. Still Messi here. And Jaconi goes hard on that. Away by Tahomera. Big clearance by Matovu. And a let challenge has actually been given as a foul to Police Football Club. Richard Matovu clipped a little. Foul for Police. 2 minutes. We added on and we are up. Matthias Mwanga not in a hurry. Well, we throw for Jukos, begun by Worry. Unfortunately, the referee does bring the first 45 minutes to an end. And you can say Police Football Club will actually be on the lucky side that that man Ikamba scoring his second goal of the campaign is the one that actually gives them the lead here at the Fufa Stadium in Kadiba. Good play it was from Kalanzi and dropped it very hard, and Ikamba was in the right place at the right time to actually give them the lead. But also for the Police, they had a few chances wasted, but on the other side the Jogos had one of the best chances that was wasted. That's the only goal really from Ikamba. Just swung himself to action, and his goal is the one that actually separates the two. Police leading by 1-0 away from home. And Sports Club Villa had the best of chances coming in from Ibrahim Kasinde that was actually saved by the goalkeeper himself, Matthias Mwanga. Half-time, Villa 0, Police 1. Don't go away.
You are watching Fufa TV, the home of Ugandan sport.
Welcoming you back to the second half of the StarTimes Uganda Premier League match between Villa and Police Football Club. Villa will be making a quick substitution. It looks like Aslam Semakula has actually run his game today. He will be replaced by Charles Luanga. And also there will be a replacement for Kasinde Ibrahim, replaced by Gaganga. So those are the two substitutions that will be made by the Villa technical bench ahead of the second half. Introduction of Geoffrey Gaganga, Gigi 10. And who will be coming in the place of Kasinde Ibrahim, and of course Semakula Aslam, replaced by Charles Luanga. It's very simple. Mpande Regan will actually go possibly to the wing. Then Hassan Mobiru can operate on the right-hand side. It's very, very technical here. Villa have actually been very, very outstanding in the second half. They normally love to dominate the second half of games, but they're up against the Cops, who are beaming with a lot of confidence in the Start Times Uganda Premier League this season round. No loss yet for them. And for the Jogos, they've actually lost one, and that was against KCCA. Was what was supposed to be the double header, which wasn't. Lubanga Kene throwing that ball for the deep through, and defended well by the Cop. Fortunately, just goes out for another throw. That's the substitution. Semakula and Kasinde substituted by the Jogo, replaced by Luwanga and Gaganga. It's a battle of Nga, Luwanga, Gaganga. Kato Semayange looking to get on with this one very quickly. Semayange in the box, it's cut back really well, and away it's cleared by Benon Tahomera. Mobidu, David Colgate Owori with a heavy clearance deep into the penalty box on the other side. It's out for a goal kick instead. Charles Luwanga was once a footballer with KCCA, and also nicknamed Neymar, that is his nickname. And Gaganga, very outstanding in the University League. UCU Katida, that's why he was there. MVP of the University League and also best midfield of 2024 in the University League. University League football is actually the other, can I say, avenue for clubs in Ugandan football to actually get very, very good players. We've already mentioned most of those in this match. Many with degrees, and of course many still pursuing them. Kalanzi, another product of St. Lawrence University, loses possession. It's given up, stepped on in the midfield. Figo, Saidi Cheyune, Kalanzi. Oh, here comes Ikamba. Long from Ikamba, it's away. Not very far. Police are trying as much as possible to win possession yet again. Ikamba with those long ostrich legs. Saidi Cheyune. Force back mine a little. Matovu, Richard. Kalanzi operating now into the wing of play. It's good play by Saidi Cheyune. It's Matovu, Richard. Looking for Ikamba. Ikamba does well, brings the ball back in play. Long dash against the, oh, what a chance! It's wasted. Lawrence Tezicha denied by the heroic performance of the defender. Good play from Ikamba. Swept in really, really well, but look at that majestic clearance. Well timed. Simon Kato Semayange. Well, otherwise Tezicha was closely monitoring the situation and could have been two, but it looks like Kato Semayange could have actually picked up a serious injury. Well, Tezicha cannot believe that he has missed the option of giving his side a double. Kato Semayange still down, receiving medical attention. He's in a lot of pain. But trust me, he will be able to continue. Oh, there you go. The drums have actually begun sounding. It cannot be a Villa game without the dancing and the drumming. It cannot be a Villa game without the crowds loving everything there is to love for. Kalanzi dropping heavily. Tezicha whipped away by Rubankene. Rubankene. Mobidu breaking in. Mobidu again keeps his balance on. Mobidu trying to make that dash. Figo comes out and puts out for a corner. It's good play from Ryan Figo Kizito. Just making sure that the young Hassan Mobidu doesn't get the right room on position of play. Well, we're coming to you live all the way from the Fufa Stadium in Kadiba. That's in Mengo. You could be wondering where we are. David Owori to try as much as possible and deliver this deep into the penalty box. It's Owori. Yiga Najib is requesting. Closely monitored by Saidi Cheyune. Owori flipped in easily. Good save by Matthias Muwanga. Luwanga would be very much eager to be on the score sheet tonight. Was all alone to actually bring that ball down. Luanga. It's a long drive. Lubankene. Ikamba. Kalanzi. Call for the handball. It's not awarded. Gaganga. Regan Mpande. This is exactly where he loves to monitor the game from. Mpande, the mixologist. And intercepted in that midfield. Worry. Cyrus. David Lukwago. Long ball from Lukwago. Was once at Key in the Boys and as Express Football Club also. Nurtured by the Express Junior team. Matthias Mwanga. 5 minutes of the second half already played. It's still Sports Club Villa 0, Police 1. Matthias. One of the legs there of Namaisi Steven. Simon Kato Semayange. Kato. Cyrus. David Owori. Mobidu. Still Mobidu. Force back Elito. Good pressure coming in. Nice play there from Matsovu. Oh, they'll be looking to Kalanzi. Cyrus. Straight back to David Lukwago. Chest on by Colgate Owori. Oh, the 1-2s are good. On the threes, perfectly played here. Oh, it's a blind one given away cheaply. But back to Lubankene. Well, the idea was actually one to look out for. Try and link up with that midfield, but unfortunately, well, the memo was not read really well. Of the shins of Richard Matebu for a throw here to the Jogos now. Began very quickly. Mobidu. Still Mobidu. Trying to open up on Luanga. Loses possession. Good play there by Jaconi Daniel. Owori Colgate. This is good from the Jogos. They're piling up the momentum. They're looking for something Luanga can't get. Match over Richard. Rubankene. Colgate Owori. Kalanzi. Down goes Saidi Mayanja. Kalanzi. And easily pushed out by Geoffrey Gaganga. Richard Matobu. Kalanzi. Good cushion by Cyrus. Good build up now. The momentum is good here for the Jogos as they press on now. Kato Semayange. Luanga is waiting for possession and Yiga Najib can't yield. Easily played by Saidi Mayanja. Ikamba. Lubankene. Mpande. Will that be a foul or will it be a throw-in? Well, the police have actually gotten themselves a throw to the disappointment of the Villa supporters. Namaisi Steven to throw this ball in for Police. He doesn't mind. More price on. Good calling, good play. The pass was a little bit poor yet again. But just goes out for throw into Police. Well, you can say the idea that Police Football Club is actually letting Villa hold on more on the ball. And that's exactly what is going on in here. And Villa more dangerous when they have possession of ball. The only problem is that they are currently lacking what to do with it. It's going to be a long throw by Kato. Long it goes. Goalkeeper committing himself. And then pressed on easily by Jemba. And whipped away from the back by Namaisi. Well, this is Villa's second home game of the season after that draw with Uganda Printing and Publishing Corporation. And from the last 10 home games, Villa have actually managed to win only 4, beating Mbale Heroes, Vipers Express and URA, and also drawing 4 against UPPC, KCC, Police and Kitara. And then losing the other 2, Nek and Maroons. Kalanzi. Still Kalanzi. Ball is out for a goal corner. Some bit of a small ricochet of David Owori. Police are currently playing their second game away from home in the league. They did draw with Nek Football Club in their most recent game in Lugogo. And from the last 10 away games, Police Football Club have only managed to win 2 against Wakiso Giants and Express Football Club last season. Then drawing 3 against Nek Bull and Mbale Heroes and losing 5 against Maroons, KCC, Bright Stars, Lugazi and URA. Police corner. Saidi Cheyune. It's gotten away, but not very far. He will be able to retrieve on that. Cheyune teasing ball into the box. The more bodies in front, Jimba on white and calling away. And the volley just goes flying from Ryan Figo Kizito. He's represented the under-20 before, began his career at Lugazi Soccer Academy. Ryan Kizito. Villa's home record has actually seen them fail to keep a clean sheet in the last 4 games now. UPPC, NEC, KCC and Police. They last kept a clean sheet in that 0-0 Kitara draw. Since then, they have conceded in all 4 matches in a row. David Owori. Villa build up the momentum. Mubiru. Back again to Owori. Swung in well and chance that is wasted. And just goes flying for a goal kick instead. But again, good press from the Jogo. They are pressing really well. Really well. Mubiru beginning this one. And Gaganga laying that ball away to Colgate Owori. Then unfortunately Mubiru is failing to get the right hook on play. Substitution coming in very shortly for the Cops. Bale will be one of those footballers coming in very shortly. He'll be replacing Tezicha. And also there's another introduction. Kalanzi is also out. Replaced by Mario. Footballer from Eswatini. Well, you can actually make it short. Swaziland. One of the first footballers from Swaziland to play in the Uganda Premier League. Don't remember any from Eswatini. Oh, here come the Jogos. Regan Impande, the mixologist now. Mpande. Regan Impande. Trying to get that ball through. Good play from Saidi Cheyune. Another wasted opportunity there from Regan Impande. It looks like they are lacking what to do with the ball, really, Sports Club Villa. On the other side, the supporters here don't mind. For them, they continue jubilating and enjoying. Mario Sizwe was actually signed from Momeni Pirates in Eswatini. The shot number 21 of Police Football Club, Mario Sizwe. Mario Sizwe Gwebu. Those are all his names. Rubankene. Kato Semayange. Trying to cut his way through. Saidi Cheyune goes at. Cyrus gets the best of Mario. Read well by Figo. It's still Figo in possession. Figo to the wing they go. The attack is imminent now. It's Mario. Sees where Mario brings it back to Richard Matovu. And then measures his pass really well. And good play from the defense over Lubankene Joffrey. Well, otherwise, it was the big man, Bedia Juma Ikamba, closer to making it 2 yet again. Well, he's a very heavy man into the penalty box there, Ikamba. Corner. Saidi Cheyune given the mantle to deliver this tip. It's still Police leading by 1-0 away from home. Bedia Ikamba's goal in the 22nd minute separating the two. Here's Saidi Cheyune. Long from Saidi. Away by David Lukwago, but not that far. He's out of his line. Oh, it's off the line. Not very far. It's still bubbling through. Unfortunately for Police, whistle goes up. Save for Sports Club Villa. Ikamba has been a problem tonight in the heels of Sports Club Villa. Tries as much as possible to come in play. Very good clearance it was from the back. Simon Kato Semayange on the acrobatics. 30 minutes remaining to play for. Maisi with a poor header. The mixologist, Regan Impande, loses his bearing. Order to stand up. Saidi Cheyune. Ikamba loses. Lubankene. David Lukwago. Geoffrey Lubankene. Cyrus Kibande. Lofts that ball further inside. And off away by Benon Tahomera. It will be a throw begun very quickly by the Jogos. Mobidu. Iga Najib has actually been very quiet in the last couple of minutes. It's been Mobiru who has been busy on that wing. Like I said, it was a tactical switch which meant that Hassan Mobiru had to go to the right-hand side. Then Mpande, he's more comfortable on the left-hand side. Mpande looking for Iga Najib. And gotten away by Jaconi Daniel. Time is of the essence. Mpande, long drop. Collected easily well. Looking for space, no call. It's collected by Mo Missy away. And finally there is a breathe right now. The attack is imminent. Here goes Bedia Ikamba. Ikamba. Bale. Away by David Owori. Straight back to the goalkeeper Matthias Mwanga. Bali Charles, the shirt number 7 of Police, was actually gotten from Gor Mahia. He has also played for Rayo Sporo before. He has played for Villa before, so he's actually up against his former paymasters, Bali Charles. Referee allows it to continue. Gaganga. David Owori. Trying to step his way through, getting the best of Richard Matovu. Missy Diego. Oh, the flick doesn't yield up. Saidi Cheyune. Huge clearance by Jaconi Daniel. 5 goals to the goalkeeper, David Lukwago. Villa have actually only kept 1 clean sheet from the last 6 games it's played. And that was on the 24th of May when they managed to get the best of Lugazi. And here they come, Regan Impande. Chance for Luanga. Stolen off his foot. Jaconi. Throw it will be for Police. Daniel Jaconi, former Bull player. Like I said, brother to Philbert Obenchen. Namaisi. Away by Kato. Saidi Mayanja. Mario. Chest on by Charles Bale. Bale. 1-on-1 there with Rubankene. Bale. Rubankene wins the battle. It's out for a corner. Oh, good energy shown by Charles Barley. Corner. Police taking their time. 25 minutes on the clock remaining to play for here at the Fufa Stadium in Kadiba. Barley with a big sweep and got in away possibly for another corner. Is it another corner? Oh yes, it will be another corner. And Daniel Giacconi trying to chase on that, and the supporters of Sports Club Villa all have really turned up tonight. Really turned up. Saidi Cheyune to step up and deliver this from the corner play. Saidi Cheyune. Big punch by David Lukwago. Not very far. Saidi Cheyune again. Whips in a very delicious ball. And gotten away for yet another corner. It's a good play from Saidi Cheyune. Well, you can say that for Police Football Club, they are keeping Villa pegged back a little. And that will be very frustrating to the Villa supporters who want their side not in their very own half, but on the other side of the opposition. Cheyune. Saidi. Big ball deep through. It's a bouncing ball. Bale can't shield up. Back again to Saidi Cheyune. Swings one. And just goes out for a goal kick instead. Lukwago in a hurry. Police Football Club have actually now gone 2 games in a row away from home without a loss. They've drawn 1, they've won 1. The last time that Police Football Club lost a game was on the 6th of May of 2025 against Maroons. They've actually been on the score sheet, and now they are 3 games away, scoring now 5 goals, conceding only 2. The 2-2 draw against Neck, and of course the 2-0 win over Waki. So it's actually one of the areas, and good chance. Saidi! Oh, what a save! What a save from the keeper! David Lukwago had to do his best to make sure that Saidi Cheyune doesn't get another glorious goal in the Star Times Uganda Premier League. Good control, good shots. That ball was curling in. And David Lukwago swinging to action majestically. Look at that! It was going in. And Saidi Cheyune, the master of those, denied by David Lukwago. It's a corner now for the Police. Cheyune, away by Lukwago, not far. Back again to Saidi Cheyune. Good 1-2s with Jemba. Cheyune checks his time. Goal! The chance! It's over the bar! Bedia Ikamba. He's offside anyway. That wouldn't count, but again, he's actually been that player, that go-to player for Police when they want something in the box. Swung well. Unfortunately, not on target. The mice is off. Finally gotten away. Big clearance. Iganaji a little bit slow. Ikamba chase. David Lukwago receives. 22 minutes on the clock remaining to play. Mario shot. Throw it will be for Police. Richard Matobu will be taking his time. Well, the person responsible for the drums is actually now quiet. Yeah, there they go. Now supporters of Police. Stephen Bengo over there, former... Oh, is he still the coach of Wakiso Giants? I think he is. Wakiso Giants have a game against... if I do remember very well, it's... is it Nebi Central? One of those in the big league. They will be playing over the weekend. Kiso Giants in the big league. Oh, given away. Goalkeeper out of his mark. The chance from Gaganga. Ho ho! What a goal! What a goal! Gaganga! Geoffrey Gaganga! Striking gold at a time when he was called for. Matthias Muwanga beaten. Geoffrey Gaganga, the master, the MVP of the University League. The pressure was on. Gaganga was right there and just scores in an empty net. This is the sound we wanted to hear. Now the supporters of the Jogos are up. Gaganga Geoffrey. Well, the former Express player finally scores, and it's level matters. Back to square one in this match. And the Jogos celebrates. Gaganga, exceptional. No time to celebrate. They need to continue piling the pressure. Here they come again. David Owori whips one in. It's away by Benon Tahomera. Goals normally change matches. Now the drum man has gotten life to drum. Here they go again, Gaganga. Linking that ball further inside. The shot deflects, corner it will be. Pressure from the Jogo. They are crowing. Regan Mpande wanting more from his players. Trying to go for that shot, but unfortunately a slight deflection sends the ball away for a corner. Now this is the real Villa noise that we know. That is the vibe when you're on the Villa side of the game. That is it. Corner. Began quickly by Owori. Gaganga. Owori back to Gaganga. Left it to Owori. Gaganga gets his way through. It's still Gaganga, good energy. Looks to turn and twist. Ball out for a corner. What a change of play. He came in as a replacement of Ibrahim Kasinde, and he has brought laugh and life back into this. What a turn there from Gaganga. The man with jelly legs. Colgate Owori. Long from Colgate. He just goes brushing away. Chases on. Will be a throw in to Police Football Club. Villa need to keep the pressure on. Try and make it very difficult for Police Football Club to get on with that throw. But if you see this, they're walking away from the throw. They need to keep the press on. It's a throw in. Richard Matovu. 17 minutes on the clock to go. Oh, here comes trouble. Here comes danger. Villa are warming up. Otim will be coming in very shortly. Elvis Ngonde. It's 16 for 27 for Sports Club Villa. And 8 for 17. Ngonde. Mangoli defender. He's in. And also David Owori out.
Substitution for Bedia.
Now here comes Otim, footballer from Lango. Well, he's actually a footballer nicknamed Zaka. He's also nicknamed Osimen. Footballer actually who was gotten from a place called Angel Boys in Apache, and also did represent Apache Municipal in the just concluded Dokpachu Cup. Elvis Ngonde. To that wing they go right now, pressing on really well. It's a big hit into the box area. Ooh. Now the acrobatics had already come into play from our team. He's that kind of player that brings some bit of urgency into the game. 8 goals in the Drogba Cup this very season for the shot number 21 Andrew team. Away it was by Mario. Intercepted here by the Jogo. O team. Facing that ball further inside the chasing zone, but the flag is up. It's an offside for Charles Luanga. More urgency for the Jogo with only 15 minutes remaining to play. Bande coming off and O team coming in. Mario from Eswatini. Mattia Lule a little bit worried. Away by David Lukwago. Straight back to Benunta Homera. Good press from Hassan Mubiru. Richard Matov. 14 minutes on the clock. Mario giving away Chipley. The interchange is right. Colgate worried, drops one. Ooh, closer, but Matthias Mwanga was right there. Cool down the pressure. Lubankene. Hard ball. Mario. Ikamba. Looking to Bale Charles. Charles Bale. Cuts it hard. And ball is out for a corner. Off the legs of Simon Kato Semayange. Oh, what a game. Very, very good game we've had here. Well, Police Football Club have actually gone 5 games in a row without a loss, winning 3 and drawing 2. The last loss, by the way, to Villa, 1-3 at home on the 11th of May. That's the last time they lost a game. Corner swung in really well and gotten away from danger for another corner. Lubankene thought it was actually off a Polish shot. Corner shall be swung in by Saidi Cheyune. Well, there is still Frank Sebufu on the bench for the Jogos. Saidi Cheyune. Big sweep. And away. Not very far. Back again to Saidi Cheyune. Jemba loses possession. Now here come the Jogos. Mobidu fights well. Picks up the foul. Jogos looking to begin this very quickly. But the referee holds and there will be a substitution to be made. It looks like Bedia Juma Ikamba shall be the one exiting. It's a double substitution being made. 16 coming off. Saidi Cheyune. Kasumba is in. He's now the captain, Kasumba. Scored in that game against NEC. Well, Umaru Kasumba, former Sofapaka footballer, also played for Bandari, played for Villa, played for Zesco. He's a former Jogo. They normally say once a Jogo, always a Jogo. Cheyune and Ikamba exiting, and Kasumba coming in alongside Mugume. Emmanuel Mugume Well, got in from Police Senior Secondary School, also played for Police Young at one time. Mugume Emmanuel, the shot number 27. Foul and a free kick here for Sports Club Villa. Well, the distance is not very far, but they can try as much as possible to swing one through. Luanga Charles will be waiting for this. Colgate Owori still in game. Ten minutes remaining to play for. Free kick for the Jogo. Colgate Owori drops one through. It's headed back in play, closely but not far. Cut back through. The volley from a team saved well. Finally cleared away from danger. A team closer to scoring a winning goal, but it was not his time. Matthias Muanga saving the day. Well, that ball was brought in hot. The cutback was really good, and then the ball back to a team, exceptional. Turned to perfection. Wonderful save, Matthias Muanga. Ball out. Namaisi. Throw for Jogos. Time is of the essence here. Bale closing in. Away by Ngonde. Bale. Well, trust me, the fans won't be very happy about that. Bale, culprit of that free kick. Well, let's watch this from the replay. Ooh, yeah. That's a foul. Good call from the referee this season. Katose Mayange. You know, we are blessed with the replays. The fans are not blessed with that, but really, Katose Mayange coming in hard on Bale. It's an open boot of sorts. Away by Giaconi. Straight back to David Lukwago. 9 minutes. A draw will actually mean that Police have now drawn their last 2 games in a row against NEC. Together with this one, if it remains the same. Namaisi with a huge clearance. Throw it will be. Sports Club Villarimba also drew against Uganda Publishing and Printing 1-1 here. Villa yet to win in their last couple of matches at home. It's already 4 games in a row without a win at home. Sports Club Villa last beating Mbale Heroes by 3-1. It's the last time they managed to win. It was on the 10th of April when they last beat Mbale Heroes by 3-1, Sports Club Villa. It will be a corner kick for Police. Bale. Long from Bale. Goalkeeper committing himself, David Lukwago. And he does well to win that battle. Just on by Lubankene, but it's out for a throw-in. Clock is ticking. 7 minutes to go. And here comes one of the longest throwers of the ball in the Uganda Premier League. Namaisi Stephen. He contributed over 70% of the goals that were scored by Kataka. But he has gone a little bit short. Stephen Namaisi. Trust me, the throw was much better than that. Cut back well. Kasumba. Now to Bale. Crisscrossing back into the box. Good save. The keeper falls on that. David Lukwago. He had gambled a little bit but had to redeem himself. Oh, now here come the Jogos, piling pressure. Luanga onside. Shaking off his marker. Lays that ball deep through the header. It's side netted. Hassan Mubiru holds his head. But the Jogos thought that ball had gone in the back of the net. Good run there by Charles Luanga. Well, if only, maybe if only Mubiru had cut that ball back. Or team was waiting. He's hungry. He's really hungry for goal. Hassan Mubiru. Oh, miscue by Richard Matovu. The Jogos win possession. Now it's given away. The reclaim on the side. It's Otim. Balances Otim. Saved again. Another option. Shot is good. Good save. Matthias Mwanga. Sports Club Villa on riot. But unfortunately, Matthias Mwanga has come to play. Otim balances his body well, but very good save from Matthias Mwanga. And the shot came flying yet again from Elvis Ingonde. But Matthias Mwanga was right there again. Well, I can tell you that the climax of this game will be so sweet. And this is it here. The goalkeeper fumbled a little bit. A very good piece of defensive work there by the new entrant, Mangoli. Look at him, Mangoli. He actually saved the day and shrugged away Mario. Some bit of injury issue right now here. Sports Club Villa seem to be more of a much better side in the second half compared to the first 45. Now, Ryan Kizito Figo is being stretched out. These remaining 4 minutes will be one to actually be sitting on the edge of your seat here. But man on your screen, Matia Lule is feeling the pressure right now. The second half has purely been different. Mwanga being insulted by the supporters, telling him to go back to Onduparaka. Remember, he once played for Onduparaka. Sadoli Nanyore, AN Express too. Well, they're just insulting him because of that double save he has made. Bale. Still Bale. The Bankene swung to action. Yeah, that's what you expect from supporters and fans, especially when they are a little frustrated. Matthias Mwanga just doing his job and making sure that, there is no goal scored. And the supporters not very happy. It's one from Bale. Bankene doing well to deny him a chance of goal. That's a very big ball into the penalty box, and now another chance for Police to get one through. It's revolved away, and Jemba, closer, very close for Daniel Giacconi. Was a very good ball deep through. On that brace, and here goes and chance for Jemba. And Giacconi just failing to direct that ball into the back of the net. Police are still showing some bit of traces of energy in this. It's an element of no retreat, no surrender coming to play. Missy Diego. Good 1-2s with Mubiru. Hard ball deep through, collected easily, but Luanga was offside. Was he offside, Luanga? Yeah, he was there. 2 minutes. Matthias Mwanga. He knows a draw here would be something very good for them. Will be a free kick to Police. Kato Semayange bringing down Bale. Well, everybody's back in play. The 89 minutes on this one played already. There will be a free kick be brought in by Bale Charles. Bale. Heavy ball deep into the box. Skull kick here for Sports Club. I need to begin this very, very quickly. Police Football Club still unbeaten in the Star Times Uganda Premier League. Well, yesterday we had a different kind of score for Buhimba, beaten away from home by Bull by 3 goals. They had a 100% record before that. Bohimba playing 3, winning 3, then they lost the game to Bull. In the Start Times Uganda Premier League currently, no one is safe. The Jogos are crowing. Intercepted in that midfield there by Mario. Gets that ball away to Bale. Bale, 3 minutes added on minimally. Here come the Jogo. Elvis Ingonde, Ginger's finest. And collected by Mubidu. And good energy from Namaisi. Will be a throw. Being told to come down. Being told to come down. The coach wants every blue shot inside the D or team. Mubidu. Long ball, Mubidu. Straight to the hands of Matthias Mwanga. Draw against UPPC here. Drawing against Police here. Matthias Mwanga. A loose ball there by Mangoli. Mangoli driving hard. We'll be going back to Richard Matovu. Colgate Owori. Oh, they want the ball deep into the penalty box. Bale. It's still Bale. Gets the best of Simon Semayange. Oh, that's a very good teasing ball. And defended really well there by David Colgate Owori. Began quickly by David Lukwago. The charge is on. Mangoli. Brushing really well. And finally away by Namaisi. Oh, good press. No foul according to that referee. Charles Luanga was the player on the ground. Here comes Bale. They've added 3 minutes. We've already played 1. Bale. Protective. Away by Richard Matovu. Looking for Jemba. Crisscrossing. Kasumba closing in. Lubankene away. And the chance. And they just cannot hit the target. Bale can't hit the target. Would have loved to score against Sports Club Village side. He played forward one time. Was swung in well by Jemba. And Lubankene with a defensive header. Look at that miscue from Bale. Namaisi. Figo. Kasumba. Muscled by Ngonde. Lubankene. Mangoli. Long drive, deep ball. Down goes our team. Luanga, closer. Luanga! Boy! At the death, he makes it count! Just listen to the roar of the Joko! They are crowing, real crowing in Kadiba. Charles Luanga, gifted by a miscommunication in the day. It was swung in hard, and then the communication was very poor. A miscue at the back from Richard Matovu. And Bale, sorry, that's Luanga Charles rather, just said thank you very, very much. The miscue, and Luanga was right there. What a dink! What a dink! Sports Club Villa leading by 2 goals to 1. And the October fever continues to bite Police. They have never beaten Sports Club Villa in October. This will be 4 out of 4. Charles Luanga, the hero of the day. Finally, Sports Club Villa could be marching in their very first win in front of their very own backyard. Oh, he won't be able to believe that this is happening, really. Richard Matovu, culprit of the gamble. And the excitement continues right here in Kadiba. It's what the Villa fanatics have come for. Joy plus goals. finally, the game comes to an end. Let drama witnessed in Kadiba. Sports Club Villa victorious yet again in October. A month to remember. They have finally come back from the death to win this game by 2-1. They never stopped believing. They never stopped shouting. The first 45 minutes were not okay for them. But shot number 14 stepped up to the plate to it. Charles Luanga. And trust me, he'll get a big hug from his coach. This is it. Long delivery coming in. And then shielded by our team. Then the miscue coming in by Richard Matovu. A dink over goal. Finally executes and kills the police. Luanga. Beautiful finish. Beautiful finish. This is the excitement we have been missing in the Star Times Uganda Premier League. Joy plus beautiful goals makes it a day to remember. The Jogos can't afford to crawl. 2 mistakes from the defense of police have gifted the Jogos good goals. Well, what a day in Kadiba. What a night in Kadiba. The night will not be ending right now for the Villa players. The night will not end right now for the supporters of the Jogo. They will continue to make most of the noise. They will walk away from Kadiba the happy side. The game ends in Kadiba. Sports Club Villa 2, Police 1. Good night.
You are watching Fufa TV, the home of Ugandan sport.